So now that I'm able to lift up the Mustang and actually go underneath the car, you could see so much of the imperfections that I left when I was doing work in the driveway on jack stands. Let me show you some of those. So the first one major being is the wrap on the bumper. You guys know I did a bunch of videos on this, but look at that. Underneath the wrap, look at all those imperfections that I left. You can't see it when it's down on the floor, and I didn't have this on the jack stands when I did it, but yeah, all those. This actually looks pretty good. And then more of that. So you can see that whole piece is peeling. But man, now that it's up in the air, you can see all of those things. But overall, I mean, when I did wrap this bumper, I actually did it pretty good. Now let's go ahead and go underneath the car. One thing that I see major is my brake calipers. So I did a video on this of painting my brake calipers yellow. And you can see that, yeah, I kind of half bootied this and it looks dookie. In the future, I will be repainting those, but you could tell that I just wrapped it with a trash bag and called it a day. So in the future, I'll probably take these off and actually paint it, but I'll probably either get the 4-piston ones or the big Brembo brake kit. And that goes for both sides. Same way on this side, same way on that side. And actually, now that I come to think about it, I think the back are the same way. Yep, sure enough, the backs are the same way. All right, so enough of the brake caliper talking. Let's go ahead and talk about the exhaust. So as you guys know, this is my exhaust for the big single turbo setup. This is welded by my brother, and my brother has said plenty of times that he wants to redo this exhaust now that he's able to come underneath the lift, actually stand up, and he can weld a lot better. One of the things that he says is like the big boogers that he left on this. That's what, you know, Welding World says. So like right there, this big booger, and then like this huge one that's right there. But he definitely wants to come back up in here and re-weld this whole section right here to make it just look so much better. And then to actually straighten up these things. It's a lot easier for him to work underneath the lift because he's able to tack it up and then weld it fully. And not to mention, when you weld exhaust, you have to tack it up, then you have to drop it down, and then you have to put it on the floor. You got to weld it up, then you got to put it back up, you got to fit it, do more work to it. When you have a lift, you're able just to drop it off, weld what you need, put it back on, make sure it fits, finish up the weld. It's so much easier when you have a lift other than when you're doing on jack stands and you have to pull it in and out of the car. And then another one of those things are my electrical. So if you guys don't know, I swapped this car from an automatic to a MT82, so a 6-speed transmission. And you can see my wiring jobs that I had. Yeah, I was kind of over it and I just wanted it done. So I kind of just half bootied this as well. Now that I have the lift, I'm able to come up in here and make this look a lot more pretty and get it fitting a lot better. That goes for the starter too, because if you don't know, the starter wiring harness, this is actually from a GT harness. So it actually isn't meant for a V6, but I rewired it to make it where it fits the V6. Whole reason I did that is because for the V6 wiring harness, the bottom side of the transmission, they're gonna charge me like $250. I found this on eBay for 80 bucks. And the best part about that is I only had to resolder like one wire. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it. I don't think I have that much more back here that I would want to redo, other than maybe the wires that go to the back lights. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it underneath the car that I want to fix ASAP. So I'm a big perfectionist, so me seeing those 3 or 4 things, I want to fix it to make it look where it's perfect and it's show ready, because that's what I like this car to be, is show ready. So I'll definitely be fixing that in the future. So if you guys want to see me fix that in the future, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And if you could believe it, you can achieve it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.